Hello everybody. Hi. Hello. I don't know. I'm nervous. I wasn't nervous a second ago, and now I am. Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode, second episode of the Dark Kitten Diaries. It's like a cozy fantasy podcast stream full of magic, storytelling, real life chaos, and little sparkles or chaos, thrown in there. I'm Phoebe, your resident magical stuffy, and this week's energy, I don't know, like chaotic planner with a headache. I know that sounds wild, but like, hear me out. It was a long time since I talked to you guys last. We had a big story ahead, so grab a drink, summon your familiar. We'll get into it. I'm gonna be playing this game, like What the Fun. My first time ever playing this. I think it's kind of like that. Damn, when you start thinking of games in your head, you know the name, but then all of a sudden you talk to like one person and you forget. That's me right now at this exact second. So it's like that little game on the thing about the thing. Oh my god, I'm not doing well today. Let's just get into it. A little game that was obsessed with COVID, but alright. Let's just do a little playthrough, see what this game is like first. And then from there we will kind of, I don't know, go from there. What am I saying? The words, all the good stuff. Good stuff, bad stuff, in between stuff. I'll get into all of the juicy tidbits of the week. Right? Okay. Why am I dancing like that? Again, never played this, but I get the gist. Anyway, let's get into it. So, let's talk about real life updates. It's all a real life update, but like, themed. This week has been a whirlwind. So my artist Witch, for those of you who read last time, that's my daughter, 12. She had doctor appointments, and we left the doctor's office. It was a just standard checkup, yearly thing. We left the doctor's appointments with like 30 referrals. And when I tell you referrals are difficult, they are. Anyway, I swear, navigating networks and trying to book appointments that aren't 6 months in the future are like through a whole portal. Hello, Shadow. I like your name. I love shadows, clearly. But like navigating, trying to get a referral after like just, it took me hours on the phone and a bunch of willpower. No problem. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Still working on Ripple. This game is taking forever. I wonder if they're a practice round. I can't get over the dancing bunny though. Let's go see what we can say. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know that. I identified that problem. Oh, okay. I just want to do the single play thing. Oh, I can. I'm gonna fail at all these. Anyway. So, I spent hours and a ton of magical spells to finally get everything lined up, which was, honestly, it was a win. I did get like totally tired out from it. Okay, let's run across it. No, I'm not ready. I'm never ready. Okay. Can I sprint? Is that not an option? Oh, shoot. Okay. F-U-C-K. Safety. Okay. Do it again. Go! Oh my F-U-G. Oh, wait, I forgot how to spell. I can't spell to begin with. Sorry, that was dramatic. Run. Wait, did I have to start over? Did I not get saved? I don't. Damn, I can't even see. Oh, I can do that. And it did save. Jumping is my weak point. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Jesus. Run. No, I didn't even see that. You a bastard. Jump. Leapity. No. I can't fly. Okay. Alright, go. Go. Okay. I guarantee that took me way longer than it really needed to. But it is what it is. Anyway, so while I'm still trying out different, I want to be somebody else. Oh, those emotes. Items. Who customizing? I don't know. I'm not paying money for that. Oh, you. Yeah, makes sense. They gotta get paid for their hard work. I understand. I'm not mad at the angry bunny. Oh, I'm only angry because I did that. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, I'm just emailing. Sad. Anyway, I'm still figuring out things. I'm thinking about adding some transitions for different sections of the podcast and talk. But I have to put hours into the work, so I want to be really committed to the idea before I even, get that done. We did it go by one. But anyway, other than the doctors, I've been trying to figure out my mic situation. I did get sick. It wasn't like a bad sick, like a summer cold. It was just kind of like, what do I call it? It's just like my aura wasn't strong or something. I was just weak. And kind of like half bedridden, but I hate balancing, but couldn't be fully bedridden because I got children and like stuff to do. Oh god, it is slippery. But no worries, we're here to talk it. Shh, nobody say nothing. What else? Oh my Jesus. I'm not the greatest at this. I need some motivation. Jumpity one. Okay, I know what I have to do, but I'm not good at it. Go. Okay. There was some logic. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, jump. Be quiet. Yeah. Oh, that's not the end. That's barely even up. Oh, wait, what? Oh, y'all just making it. Okay, I see what. What are you gonna beating heart in the... Yeah. The fear. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Wait, huh? Somebody explain. I understand. I'm at the understanding part, but still very angry. Okay, so stay here. I don't ever need to touch the other rings. I don't know what I do. I'm gonna stop effing up the balance. Oh god, this is awful. I don't think I got it in me. It's called this. Okay, stand. Hoppity. Oh, I said hoppity. You're a bad bunny. You are a horrible bunny. Just jump it. Yes. Oh my god, that was risky. Go. No. Yes. Actually, yes. Okay. This is not child friendly. It definitely say like mature language in the tag. So. No, I'm fucking up. Okay. I don't like this game. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, but like... Finish line! That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot lately about kind of like life and how far I've come in life, if that makes sense. Like, I'm a year from 30. Freshly a year from 30. I'm a Gemini. My birthday just passed, but I'm a year from 30. And I've been thinking a lot about like early adulthood, and like my husband and I, we've known each other since like high school sweethearts, sort of. So, early adulthood, and how we came from just surviving, to like, I don't know, just doing better, I guess. Like, you always think in the moment that, like, oh, I've had moments, let me speak for myself, where I just thought I was doing not as well as an adult. Like, when an emergency pop up, or like you just gotta deal with some adult stuff and you feel underprepared. We've come so far. Like, the emergencies we have today, it would have broke me back then. And I know that's the point, but it doesn't feel like you have come a long way until you really sit and compare. You're gonna jump over this ledge, right? See, that's adulting. Why can't I get up there? Okay, so double jump. Okay, so it's like early adulthood, you're trying to jump, right? And then mid adulthood, you realize you can double jump. That was such a random A. Cuss. Aw, you. That was not good. Cuss. Fly. Cussy fly. That's the bunny. Oh, okay. No, I think I fucked that one up. But anyway, yeah. So like, no matter how bad you're doing, just think about how 10 years ago you, with what you had, was dealing with it. Like, how, did you even have, like, it's not always just like money or like a car. It's like, did you have the, did you have the mental stability to deal with what you're dealing with now 10 years ago? Did you, like, learn a new word, define a new term that's useful today that it wasn't? You'd be surprised about how, oh, this sucks, how much you've grown without realizing that it was growing. Oh, so I just followed. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be jumping from fan to fan. Like, that makes sense. See, I got some adult growing to do, because could I just have stood on the edge? Was that an option? No, you son of a... I'm stealing somebody. Anyway, also, when it comes to like understanding differences within yourself, it's also like understanding differences within your family. Like, for example, I like food. I'm a foodie. A chef, actually, certified degree. But I know, multi-talented. Most people get confused. But my husband, he's a kind of just food for the day kind of person. Like, if it feeds him, it's good enough. That's kind of how he grew up, really, for the most part. Which, no shame, but what? It's not. I'm a very. Oh, come on now. That's not funny. Y'all are mean. I like the extra tall. Like, we can both make spaghetti. It'll take him 30 minutes. It'll take me maybe 2 hours. And for reasons, like, I like to cut my veggies a certain way, with sauteing, we doing all that good stuff, cooking the sauce and the flavors. He does not do that part, and Drake and I have had lengthy discussions on how that makes us feel. So what I really mean is, like, yeah, I'm gonna do the first one because that wants me to feel good. Like, it's great. I lost my train of thought because I can't random stuff. I'm trying to say sometimes it's difficult because while I like to cook, I don't always want to cook. But sometimes when he does cook, it's in the way that he sees fit, you know? Which, why did I think this would be easier? Didn't I struggle? Yeah, so like, oh my god, you so mean. You're a bully. It's just differences, you know? I'm scared. Okay. I'm bigger. Like fur, man, all the good stuff. Ah, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, shooty! Are you a pig? Okay. Okay. Let's be real. Emotional burnout is a thing. It's not a mystery. It is a real thing. Like, you can be physically not so tired, but like emotionally just at wit's end. And I feel that sometimes, you know? Like, oh, also, like my dress, my Gemini dress, that's what I'm calling it. I think it's better than the robes. Speaking of robes, these are my robes. Cute, right? I look adorable. I mean, I'm an adult. Sometimes, most times. Sorta, almost, sorta, an adult. You know? But, I love the way he flapped his arms. That feels so me. But yeah, I'm feeling, or I felt, I don't know if I'm still in the midst of it or if I just got over it. Definitely some emotional burnout. I'm like, holding the strings together, keeping the magic alive, and sometimes it feels like I'm the only one who notices how many magical hats I really possess, or how many wands I'm wielding, and sometimes people who benefit from the magic don't see what's behind the curtain, so to speak. And sometimes I'm happy that that's the case, and sometimes it just feels, I don't know, very Wizard of Oz. There's no real wizard behind the curtain, so it's a bunch of extra hard work to make the magic, like, flow, you know? But it's not all bad. It's just sometimes it can be a lot, you know? And okay, for example, it's like, it's summer, I have 2 kids, and it's like, oh, let's go to the park, but it's been hot, and the day we did all get out, everybody was, when I say everybody, I mean all 4 of us, was complaining about how hot it was, about like the weather. Holy, I didn't pay attention. Complaining about the weather, and like, Alpha Wolf literally said, I can't wait till we get back in the house because I'm just gonna take all of these clothes off and just be home because even a shirt is too hot to wear. And I couldn't help but laugh, but I'm like, I want to give them TV ready summer. And it's just hard. I mean, we've done plenty of stuff indoors, and we've like done some outdoor-ish stuff. None of us really want to be out there. Like, none of us. For example, we can have and make our own fun. We had this game night. Now this is a whole story that I have to tell you. Oh my foolishness. I got distracted by my story. Oops. Oops, you know what? Okay, so Thursday, doesn't matter what Thursday for you, but Thursday, my husband and I, we planned this whole family game night. We told the kids about it like a week in advance. It took us some moving to get it together. We grilled the food outside, and we got a bunch of games. We own a decent amount of board games. commandeered some from my mama's house. We planned it. Well, the plan was, hubby and I would cook the food outside, and then we'd all have dinner, grilled food for dinner, like cookout food. It was meant to be just us, because we've done a decent amount of, like, bigger family events, like Alpha's birthday party. We did, like, a game night with, like, outsiders recently. But not so many, just us, like the four of us as a family. And that was a big deal for me to do something just more private, because a lot of those bigger family events sometimes break down into, like, kids, and then adults, and then, well, yes, spending time together, but you find that, like, y'all were, like, in separate rooms the whole time. So... My bad. I didn't mean to fall like that. Anyway, you find yourself just not spending the family time you thought you was spending. So that's what we did. We planned it, and raining was on and off. So we look it up. It's like, oh, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain at 5 p.m. So we planned accordingly, right? Get all the food done. I'm lying, we ain't get none of it. We got the food done, but we got it done at 3. It rolls around, it's 3 p.m. and you just hear thunder. Like, the kind of thunder you're not ignoring in the slightest, because it's loud, scary, but it hasn't started raining yet. So you just fight for your life. That's too many gaps. That's not fair. That thing was gonna knock me off. And it's like, we had finished everything except, like, the ribs. We started earlier. Mind you, earlier, I was like, should we even be cooking right now? It seems early. We cook everything. We're at the reheat dinner and all that good stuff. Yes, that was, in fact, the right call. Because, I didn't realize the floor be changing. Oh, the floor does change. That's probably what partially effing me up. I was feeling like I made the food too early. Turns out I didn't make the food too early. Because thunder started rolling around. We were outside, going back and forth. My husband wanted to take the ribs off, because he's like, they're good enough. They worked. They had been on for an hour at this point. But it needed like a good 35 more minutes on open grill. I'm like, let's just push to the last minute. I want that smoky flavor, char, good stuff. He's like, it's good enough. Let's go. It's about to pour down. And when I tell you, you can tell when you start smelling the rain, but it ain't come yet. That's what we're dealing with. I'm like, no, 30 more seconds. We got this. We don't have a big setup or nothing. It's just the grill and the food, and it's charcoal, not gas. So I'm feeling pretty confident at the immediate switch over or whatever. I don't think I can do that. I don't want to do none of these. Oh my god, I'm done. So we finally get them in. I toss them in the oven on like 200. Nice. So we eat, which is usually around 5. So we started the games. Everything else is done, wrapped in foil, mac and cheese, everything. My husband hasn't made the beans because he's making them right before we eat, because beans are okay. I see what I'm doing. I don't like what I'm doing, but you're mean. Okay, I'm gonna do it the other way then. Oh, you are. Oh my god! I've never fell up. This is ridiculous. So we started playing games. It was fun. We played mad different games. We had like 15 to choose from. Not funny. Some games I was worried about because, Alpha, he's 7, and some of the games say like 8 or 9 up. But he's a smart 7 for sure. So so we didn't run into those problems. He actually did better than I thought. Oh my god, better than me in this game right now. Anyway, we played things like Q's and Q's, Exploding Kittens. Exploding Kittens was a blast. None of us had ever played it. We picked it up at Five Below. It was hysterical. We played in teams because it's a 2-player game or whatever. And it was fabulous. What else? We played a game where you have to like press a letter around a circle and say something that started with that letter and the categories. That was great. I thought Alpha was gonna struggle there. The different categories. We were a little picky the categories we chose for that reason, but oh, you bastard. Let me go. Let me go. But it worked out pretty well, in my opinion. I think we had like a blast. We did play Trouble. Here's where things get a little dicey. Alpha was not doing so well, and he doesn't like losing. He's a bad loser. So he starts kind of like he was crying. He was crying. It was what it was. And he wanted to quit, and I told him he literally couldn't quit because we were having a game night. We gotta finish the game. He did. Like, he was upset, but he kept going. He kept playing upset, which, honestly, was all I was asking for. And eventually, I told him, he was complaining, oh, I have such bad card numbers. And I was like, yeah, but if you think you only got bad numbers, that's all you're going to get. You're never going to get none of the good ones. And then he played through the tantrum, and it worked out, for real. Like, he eventually got better cards. Oh no! Better cards? It wasn't a card game. Trouble with the dice. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this game. He got better numbers. What the fuck am I supposed to... Oh. On this multiplayer. Yeah, that makes sense. He started getting good numbers. He started getting happy. I just wanted to power up, bro. And eventually he like was in a good mood. And I was like, you see, you got that was dicey. I didn't start on that. He got good numbers. He came in third, actually. So he turned around. In the past, when he was younger, these tantrums would really bring down the face. I don't want to say we got used to him. See, it's just really about him just like not knowing how to lose. It's a big part of one of his things. And I don't want to say like he needed to lose, but he needed to know that life isn't just winning. Then he still came in third, so that ruined my life lesson. But it was fun. What else did we play? We played Jenga, but the color block Jenga. That was fun. It was Alpha's first time playing that. Artist Witch had just played it recently at like the end of the school year gaming thing, so she had like, she was feeling all confident. She did well until they got down to the nitty gritty. My husband kept like taking the easy blocks. I was supposed to move. Oh, y'all know y'all lying. Where even is that block? All the way over there. Y'all some got hammers. I'm not moving. It's one time. Look at them body blocks when I was thinking. Yeah. It was we did get into some debates, but I was explaining to like most family game nights and did like fist fights in television for a reason. It got nowhere near that bad, but it was like, you can't say that, that doesn't count. Like, it definitely does count. It was debates, and it was comparisons, and it was just open dialogue. It was absolutely hysterical. And it was a blast. Might plan on doing another one soon. I'm actually about to talk to my husband about it soon. Maybe on the 4th of July, if we don't get invited to a cookout. But I feel like we always get invited somewhere. That sounded so dejected. What I'm looking for. That's what I meant this. Like, I like being. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm an introvert with anxiety. Not just an introvert by choice, but like an introvert by awkward situation. You feel me? It's just what it is. I found it. But yeah, no, like Exploding Kittens, definitely a game that like goes under the radar for real. The crazy thing is, I've watched Exploding Kittens on Netflix, the adult show, and not at all that I think that game was for children, because the show definitely wasn't, and it was chaotic. But it was cool. Next, creature of the week. Now, hear me out. At first, I was thinking like a hibernating werewolf. Now I'm thinking about like a hibernating dragon who's trying to rest, but like life just said no, absolutely not. Between appointments, internship interviews, meal prep, editing videos, and the usual life chaos, just like the day to day. I did have an interview for a fall internship that I really, really, really want. I couldn't get this was actually a second round interview. I just couldn't get a read on the woman. It was like being stared down, like from above. Like, you know, if you're watching an anime and like the gods are just like this shape of a body in blue. That's what it felt like. I can't see no facial expressions. I can't understand if I'm doing well or not. But fingers crossed. I'm manifesting. You know, all the good stuff. It's also been super, super hot, like I said, 100 degrees. I know you people who live down there in the gates of hell, in Cali and the deserts. That's nothing for y'all. But for me, no, it's too hot. For the whole family, it's too hot. The car was struggling. Like, it was just like, no, we're not doing this. And I was like, you're right. We should have stayed inside today, but I was trying to be whimsical and shit. I regretted it. We ended up stopping at Wawa one day and got like drinks, refreshers, and some icy. Cold foam looks good. I didn't get it. Alpha Wolf got not Alpha Wolf, not that one. He got some random, I think it was like frozen strawberry drink with boba in it or something like that. It seemed okay. I don't like boba. I think they taste too artificial. But Artist Witch, she ended up getting this like strawberry. Oh, there was no ground. Strawberry lemonade with like cold foam, which I've not had. So I was intrigued by that. I ended up with a frozen drink because frozen is life. Hey, what you want me to do? Oh, frozen is life. It was pretty good. I don't remember what flavor it was, but it was good. It was good until it like started defrosting. And when I got home, I was so hot and tired up in the fridge and not the freezer. By the time it was defrosted, it was who used that? It's like a sweet bomb, and I didn't finish it. I don't know. I guess the ice and the water was retaining, or some magic entity potion. It's better frozen. But that was cool. What else? What else am I supposed to talk about in this podcast? usually you guys get like the lore, and I'm not sure if you guys are ready for the lore. Alright, I'll tell you. Okay. I did kind of not promise, but say that I would explain how Phoebe met her husband. How Phoebe met her husband. Words, angry, frustration, what the heck? What?
2 hours later.
How Phoebe met her husband and how I met my husband are two different things, because my husband and I have this long-standing story-building RP going. He's more of the writer of us, so he does all the especially all the fight scenes that go down. Usually me and those. I do some of them. I like some of the moves. They're cool. That's really his thing. But Phoebe met FaZe, which is his character's name. Was they met in a magical Irish forest. Actually, when I was in 12th grade, I was in this art project. It was multimedia of some sort. No. Ooh, I know at the end they ended up laminating them. I think it might not have been multimedia. It could have just been not chalk. What? Pastels? I think that's pastel. I think that I haven't worked in that medium in damn it 12 years. That might have been the last time I used those. But I drew this forest where the lake is frozen over in purple ice, and the trees line the forest with fire. It's like a pathway of fire, but they're not burning, they just are. That's just what they are. That's where Phoebe and FaZe met. Phoebe was just out exploring life as a little adult vampire hybrid. FaZe was a dragon adventurer. He was a dragon, but he was a dragon adventurer. And it wasn't like love at first sight for them. It was more like a friendly rivalry. Words again. Evan and Caitlin said it. Words are hard. And they fought. They other missions. I don't know how to get out this ball. Okay. And eventually they fell in love, had children, and started an empire that has gone on for 12 years and has more lore than you'll ever have time to listen to. Seriously, somebody will have to pay me $100 an hour to tell you the story from beginning to end, and then it's gonna need mad red flags and trigger warnings and all types of shit. I don't got time for it, for real. But that was the start. How Phoebe met FaZe. What else did I promise to tell you? Oh no, I ain't going that way. I don't know where I'm going, actually. Let's see. I like to end by asking a question. And I think my question for this week is... Oh, I know I had it. I know what it is. I'm distracted by this twirly thing. No? Oh no, I see it. Oh, let me in. Okay. Oh, I suck at these. With dogs? No, that's not funny. But no, seriously, I do want to hear from you. What's your longest running friendship or relationship that has magical lore to it? Whether it be somebody you've been playing in your party for the longest time, role plays, games, your longest relationship that has a mystical, magical element to it, of any sort. I'll let COD be mystical, magical, because that shit ain't real. I mean, it is. The way this country is, it's not political. We're moving on. It could be. Actually, Draken was playing 6 Siege today. Did not today. This week. and I edited a short for him. I just cut it together and turned it to short format, which meant just whatever, you know what that means. Or you don't. It's just, I'm not about to explain it. That's another $100 per hour. But he ended up killing one of his teammates and then doing something else. I honestly was lost. I have no Halo COD Sage 6 thingy over my head. Like, I watched FaZe, my husband. It would be easier if I called him FaZe or my husband. I watch FaZe play it all the time. Halo it is. And I just be looking dumbfounded because I really have no idea what's going on. But I want to know who you like been with. Who are your like magical, never-ending friendships, relationships, partners, and how do you keep it going? Also, how have you guys been surviving game night? You know, like without tearing each other apart, destroying the castle, or casting spells and curses on your cousin. I'm just trying to figure out for the next game night so we can like no one gets turned into a frog, you know. But other than that, thanks for hanging with me in the chaos. It was fun. I don't know. How do you think this time went? I think it was cool. I had a good time. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. So until next time, stay cozy, stay magical. Don't let your familiars eat all your marshmallows. Keep the dragons away. Because marshmallows should be toasty, not burnt. But, bye guys. Thanks for coming.